Hi everyone, my name is Mykel Parham and I am a professional basketball player. Okay, essential I keep in my bag is some hot sauce. I got the farmer's market. It can be hit or miss with the seasonings, but you can always count on your own personal hot sauce. My hobbies outside of my profession. So I really love to go for walks. Belle Isle is one of my favorite places to go in Richmond. I also love trying new coffee shops and cafes. I love to dance. I can be a little uncoordinated and awkward with it, kind of like a deer, like a baby deer. I have a good time, and when the music comes on, nothing's stopping me from having a good time. Next essential is a notepad. I carry a notepad with me at all times. I feel like my mind is always running, and so if I have an idea, I'll write it down, whether I'm doing homework, at work, working out, whatever it is, I'll write it down real quick and I'll try to get back to it. I have lots of these that I've gone through and to-do lists that I've yet to check things off, but I'm always working on it. I try to journal, either practice like full journaling, tell about my day, things like that, or love writing letters to myself and letters to my friends and family, or just gratitude in general, like little points of what you're grateful for that day. My next essential is my hair product. It's Curl La La, swear by it, makes my hair so smooth and it smells amazing. So wake up in the morning, spray bottle hair, get it all wet, shake the water through, run this through my hair, and then went back to my roots. I've been using Blue Magic, grease, thank you, I hear a little clap in the back. Yeah, I love those two products, and then if I'm gonna do a slick or whatever, a lot of times I'll wear my hair down, but today we went for the bun. One thing I'm working on would be unapologetically advocating for myself. I think I'm really, really good at advocating for other people and making sure other people are good. Advocating for myself in those areas in the same way that I would speak up and stand out for other people, and doing the same for myself. Okay, next one are my keys. I carry my keys with me everywhere, access to my car and my apartment. It's also a reminder of the sorority I crossed. I'm always connected to them and my line sisters. And also on here, my mom got me this little reminder. It says, go confidently in the direction of your dreams, live the life you've imagined. And life be lifing all the time. And so I can look at this whenever I need it as a little reminder that someone is always rooting for me. All right, next one. A little basic, my phone. It is an iPhone 15 Jackie Kennedy blue. I always say that because that's an amazing color, first of all, and the sparkly case. Love it. Bring it with me everywhere, although I try to be disconnected. I try to go for walks without it, but sometimes the world just wants to contact me. So I guess maybe I'm averaging 2 to 3 years. So I try to make it last because phones are expensive, but we'll see when we talk about my wish list why I should figure out the phone situation. I'm always out of storage. Let's just say that, yeah. Ooh, yes. The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This is the first time I'm homework free, no external school stuff, so I've been reading a lot more. I wanna read Michelle Obama's new book, Before the Coffee Gets Cold. It's a book about a coffee shop in Japan, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I feel like I try to read every day, or if I'm going to go sit at Belle Isle, I'll make sure to bring my book and things like that. Next, my shoes, my basketball shoes. I keep them in my car at all times. You never know when you're gonna need a hoop or give somebody buckets, and so I'm always prepared for that. These are the shoes I have for the summer, but typically I write on my shoes the things I can't and the things I can, and then on the shoes that I have, the things I can't, I always put grace on the inside. Just to have grace for the things that you can't control during a game, whether that's making your shots, foul calls, coaches not putting you in, things like that. You can always control how hard you play, how you show up, your attitude, and your mindset. Next, kind of different, Neosporin. When you're out in public and someone cuts themselves or something happens, you're like, oh, I have it, you're prepared. Neosporin, a little different, but an essential, nonetheless. So one thing on my wish list for sure is a digital camera. As I mentioned before with my phone, I am always out of storage. People are taking pictures on my phone. It's because I tend not to delete things. I always forget, and so I end up with too much on my phone. And so if I had a digital camera, I really think that would solve a lot of my problems. And then one thing more internally, I wish for myself as well as for others, is just contentment. I think we have a lot going on in our world. Wishing well towards other people and wishing people could have that inner peace, I think is the least somebody could do for other people and for themselves. Okay, next, my AirPods. I do not leave the house without these. They are always swimming around in my bag. Love listening to music, podcasts, always on the phone, always on FaceTime, whatever it may be. What's in the rotation? Okay, I've been really loving Will You Lie by Sailor. What is her name? Sailor Moon? Sailor something? Okay, sorry, it just comes on shuffle. Also love old music, so Nina Simone. Been loving The Look of Love. Gonna have to be anything One Direction to my core, One Direction girl, so yeah. A good mixture there. Currently, I've been watching Desperate Housewives, loving it so much. My mom watched them when I was growing up, and I feel like it was like obviously a little bit too PG-13, and now I'm going back as a grown woman watching it. I think it's so funny, love the characters, absolutely loving it. Me saying that I'm watching a show right now is like unheard of. I never have time to watch shows. I'm definitely a movie person. I'm single-handedly keeping Movie Land in business. I go there all the time. I'm such a movie girl, and I love my popcorn. Last essential is my bag. I carry my purse everywhere. It holds all of my belongings and more. I put everything in here. There's even more in here that isn't even on the essential list because I'm always carrying it around with me. This was my essentials, and I just want to thank you so much for your time. And remember, don't be a wimp.